Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the bunch formation. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
For a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. To throw, it's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Or it's snapped to the back. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The offense starts with excellent field position. A handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Finds his man. It's Miller. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
And the Buffaloes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Direct snap to the back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The shotgun running play call. Got space, looking to score. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the Buffaloes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. They'll test the right side here. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently, and even Isaiah Spiller. Good, tough blend.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Back to pass. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
A great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. Great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled, but first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Colorado.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He'll hand it off. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Caught near the sideline. It's Owens. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught over the middle. It's Reed. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First down. They're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Wade. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's moving out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They go with a direct snap. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Just able to get it away. And here's the return now from midfield. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Reed. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
This one will be fair caught. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. He hands it off from the gun, fighting him off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example where defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. The Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Dropping back, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks and screen. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Solid tackle, able to get him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, A&M.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this 1st half. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buffs. And they go in front here in the 2nd half.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Football comes out. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 4-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. And he'll set up to throw. He eludes the rush. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Football knocked loose in the backfield. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. To the air, it's Reed. Caught near the goal line. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Tiny space at the 20. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags a quick throw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Buffaloes. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Handoff running right. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you.
And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
He'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And he's got it again. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching.
Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offense.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. Inside deals now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver by having an opportunity to make that big play. Now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Colorado. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
Dropping back, it's Reed, bringing pressure. He's moving out of the pocket now. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. There's the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. He's moving out of the pocket. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. They bring them down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Or it's snapped to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Owens. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. On 1st down, it's play action. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's looking to scramble. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Now they'll just clock it. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's got some open field ahead. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game.